bad consultation.
Oh, right. Hello, is that Simon Green, please? Oh, hi, yeah, hi Simon, it's Gary from the council. Is it true that you're the chair of the local disability group? Yeah, okay. Look, it's regarding the Blue Badge scheme. The councillors have got together and I'm afraid they are going to charge for people who have a blue badge, and they're going to charge in all the car parks through the county. Yeah, no, well, hang on. Look, I'm really sorry, it's nothing to do with me. I've been asked to tell you the council have made a decision, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm just passing it along. Okay, bye.
Oh, that's good news. Just had a phone call. Got tickets for Wales v England Rugby World Cup. Can't play me in wait. Oh, hang on. Hello? Yes, it's Simon Green. Yeah, I chair the local disability group. What? You can't just charge blue badge users. You can't just randomly bring that in. Well, do you know the impact that's going to have on people living in the area? Disabled people have far less money than non-disabled people to live on anyway. This is going to have a huge impact. You need to do an equality impact assessment before you do anything like this. You can't just bring it in. Yeah, you can't just bring it in. I'm sorry, you can't just bring it in. Well, we're not going to just lay down and let you do this. Okay, bye. But you'll be hearing from me again. My God, they're going to start charging blue badge users to park in town. They can't do that. That's crazy.
Good consultation.
Oh, yeah, hi, is that Simon Green, please? Yeah, hello there. I'm Gary from Bcdp Council. I spoke to you before. I'm just clarifying, you are the chair of the Bcdp Coalition of Disabled People. Yeah, great. I wonder if you could give us some information for the council. It's regarding charging blue badge holders for parking within the county. But obviously what we need to do is an equality impact assessment. We want to see how this would impact disability groups and individuals in the County Bridgend. So if you could let me know in about 6 weeks after you've spoken to someone, it would be really handy, because that's the way the councillors can have a look at the impact rather than just make decisions without consultation. Okay, bye-bye, thanks a lot. Ta-ra.
I just had a phone, just got tickets for the Wales v England Rugby World Cup. Can't blinking wait. Yay! Excellent. Oh, I can't wait. Desperately wanted to get those. Oh, hang on. Hello? Yes, it's Simon Green. Yeah, I'm chair of Bcdp Coalition of Disabled People. Well, again, God, they've done that twice already. Right. So the council looking at trying to charge blue badge users again to park in town. Well, thanks for letting me know. Well, yeah, they need to do an equality impact assessment. No, that's great that they're doing that. I'm really pleased. Yeah. How long have I got? 6 weeks. Well, obviously we're going to be completely against it, and disabled people have far less money to live on than non-disabled people as it is, and it's a lot more expensive to live as a disabled person. So I'm really glad you're doing it the right way. So thank you for that, and we'll speak shortly. Okay, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. I'll get everything to you in about 6 weeks. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, the council want to charge blue badge users again to park in town, but at least they've let me know. At least they've let us know that we've got a bit of time to try and stop them doing it and give them our views. So we'll have to get on that straight away. Right, I'm off to Every Link Counts to see what they think.
Every link counts. Consultation.
Come in. Hello, everybody. Good to be back at Every Link Counts again. You all alright? Yeah. Well, I've come up today because I had a phone call from the council, and they wanted me to ask you how it would affect you if they started charging for blue badge holders to park in the council car parks in Bridgend. And I know you've all got blue badges, or your family members have blue badges. So I just wanted to ask you. So Kerry, you've got a blue badge, do you? And how often do you use your blue badge?
Every day.
Right. And whereabouts do you live?
Blackmail.
So how easy is it to get a bus from Blackburn to town?
Easy.
Easy. And what about taxis? Can you afford a taxi?
No, too expensive.
So do you have to use your car then when you come into town?
Yeah.
So public transport isn't really
No.
adequate for you, is it?
No.
So what would it be like if you had to pay, say, £2 to £5 to park your car every time?
It's terrible.
Would you be able to afford it?
No.
So would you go out as often?
No.
No. And what about you, Lisa? Your grandfather has a blue badge, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And how often does he use his blue badge?
Every day when he goes shopping.
And can he catch a taxi? Or use a bus?
He don't know how to use the bus.
No. So it's essential for him to be able to take his car.
Yeah, he can't walk far because his knees.
And would he be able to afford, say, £2, £3 or £5 to park his car every day?
No,
He'd struggle with that, will he?
he's struggling.
Right. Right, Andrew, you have a blue badge, don't you?
Yes, I do. So
And your mother has a blue badge too, doesn't she? Because
Yeah.
she's also disabled.
yeah,
So how often do you or your mother use your car to go out and about?
Mom uses the transport every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Monday afternoon.
Right, so at least 3 times a week she gets to
Yeah.
go out in the car.
Yeah,
And can you use public transport? You live in Betws, don't you?
yeah.
So can you use the buses from Betws?
No,
What about taxis? Could you afford a taxi to come into Bridgend or to my stay?
I couldn't afford. I couldn't afford one every time on every hour.
So what do you think about the council charging people like yourself and your mum to park in their car parks?
I think the council should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, the fact is, members of the council could have somebody special needs themselves.
Yeah. So would you or your mum be able to afford, say, £3, £4, £5 every time you went out shopping and parked your car?
No, because you see, the thing is, Simon, if it's £5 all the time, that's a weekend shop
Yeah.
for us.
I'll say myself, because it is true that disabled people often have less money to live on, but things cost more. Would you say that's true?
Yeah. I mean, the trouble is the council cutting this down, cutting that down. Even the prisoners are better off in prison.
So if you had your final word now to say to the people making this decision in a couple of weeks' time, whether or not to charge people like you and your mum and myself to park their cars, what would it be?
I would say don't do it because it's going to actually spoil it for the special needs people.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Andrew. They'll hear your views.
It's alright.
Excellent. Thank you very much.